All right. Hello, everybody. I wanted to first and foremost wish everybody an awesome semester. I hope summer school is everything you hope for and more. My name is Philip Schellenberger. I am a graduate student in the Masters of Arts in Teaching program. I am pursuing my license in middle grades, 5th through 8th grade, and my endorsements will be in ELA and social studies. This is my third semester at NEIU, and I'm so proud to be here. I'm so glad to be back, and I'm just so thrilled to be continuing this journey with so many familiar faces. If you have any questions for me, let me know, but I look forward to sharing a bit more about me. All right, so who am I? Well, there's many ways we can approach this question. However, I will start by saying who I am most proud to be, and that is Mr. Schellenberger. I have had the honor and privilege of working with some of the greatest students in the world at Marquardt Middle School, a community school in Glendale Heights, Illinois, where I am so proud of the work that my students have done and all of the great things they've accomplished. And I have worked there for 3 school years now, and every year I feel like I learn more from my students than I ever teach them. I was hired on as a day substitute, so I kind of got to come and go as I pleased. After about 2 months, I was invited by the principal to join the next school year as a permanent sub, so I was able to be full time staff. I was there every day of the week, and even when teachers were all there, so there was no absences, I got to see how the greater school community worked, all the moving parts. I've assisted in the library, I've stepped in as a paraprofessional. I've done everything short of being a lunch operator. I've even done a little bit of custodial work. I've even done IT assistant. So when it comes to a multifaceted public school approach, I think I am excellent at that because I see how critical and valuable every single person is when it comes to the greater school community. And I've had the honor to work alongside many of those wonderful people. This year, I actually had another honor and privilege, and that was being able to not only teach my own class, where I was responsible for the grade book and the attendance and all that wonderful stuff, but I also got to write my own curriculum, develop my own lesson plans. I got to teach music history and global studies. I absolutely loved every second of it. I've always approached education from a universal design and learning philosophy where I try to meet my students where they are best, regardless of their ability, their special education status, their English proficiency. I have actually taught every single student in Marquardt Middle School. In my class, we do not discriminate. Every child is welcome. And with that, I've really had to learn to be adaptable, but also I have found it to be so enriching and so fulfilling. So when it comes to who am I believe that I am an educator first and foremost, and that is something that I say with great honor and pride. As far as my motivation, my why for education will always be my father, Raymond. He was a 30-year plus veteran to the field of education, starting out as a PE teacher and then eventually retiring as a guidance counselor at Evergreen Park High School. I always looked up to my father. He was an inspiration, he was a role model, he was my first teacher. And beyond that, I just became very comfortable in the public school setting. I remember being very young and my father taking me to all the school events, dances, walking the hallways, really just being familiar with his high school in a way that made it seem like a second home. So this is something that just really makes me feel comfortable. It makes me feel proud. I am motivated to carry on the legacy of my father. Unfortunately, back in November, we lost him due to a heart attack, and it's a reality for my family ever since. But again, my motivation is to be the best educator I could possibly be, to carry on and honor the tradition and legacy of my dearly beloved late father. As far as what I hope to get out of this class, really it's the same thing I hope to get out of all of the classes in this program. I hope that I'm able to refine my character and really develop a tool set of strategies and methods that I can employ in my own practice, whether it be in my current role or my future role as a classroom teacher. But with this class in particular, I also really want to sink my teeth into a couple of the different theoretical perspectives out there. And overall, I want to be able to look at public education from more of a thoughtful manner. Like, why do we do the things we do? Why are certain policies considered preferred over others? And I really want to be able to look at more of a societal and historical perspective on how we were able to develop the education policies that seem to stick today. As somebody who studied political science in undergrad, I am so fascinated by systems. I'm so fascinated by people. And chiefly, I'm interested in how ideas develop over time, how good ideas stick and bad ideas seem to get cast away. So overall, I hope to continue to refine my character and develop my educational philosophy using more theoretical perspectives. And I'm so excited to learn from this class, and I hope you guys learn from me, and I hope I learn from you as well. And I wish you the very best of luck this semester.